Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to some more PGA Tour 2K21 PlayStation 5 gameplay. Today I am checking out Old Union Match Club. This course was designed by Bear for Life. This is a complete remodel of an old World Cup project that he decided he wasn't happy with. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. Let's see what it's all about. As always, we're leaving the course settings at default. Fairways are soft, the greens are firm, the green speeds are fast, time of day is morning, and the weather is overcast. Let's check out the tee options. There are 3 tee options. We will be swinging from the white tees, which are playing 7,150 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. I really appreciate all the support on the channel, guys, and if you haven't already done so, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. So here we are on the opening hole.
We've got a par 4 in front of us as we begin. Let's get out there and have some fun.
Look at this for an opening tee shot. We're going to have to play a very good tee shot here just to find the fairway. There's a large pond here, which is really going to be in play. Bunkers down the left hand side, and it is a fairly narrow fairway. So really tough opening tee shot, especially on master swing difficulty. So I'm just going to apply a tiny little bit of fade. We've got an 11-mile-per-hour tailwind with us. It's a tiny fast. Hopefully that does hold the left hand side of the fairway. That is a huge firm kick, so that is the glitch that we all know about, where it states the fairways are soft. They're clearly not soft, they are firm. So that rough is fairly punishing. I think we're going to have to go down to 7-iron, apply a little bit of backspin, play the wind and the slope in the green. But this is quite a tough pin to get close to. It's a tiny fast, but I did push my swing line right, so it's kind of counteracted that. Hasn't got the legs to run up towards the pin. It has done. It's a really good outcome from the heavy rough, and that is going to leave me a good opening putt for birdie from 7 feet. Green speeds are 169. That should turn. Oh wow, it didn't turn, but I did push my swing line ever so slightly to the right. And once again, I'm fed up saying it, guys. I'm just, after I say this, that's it. My putting's terrible. It really is. So hole number 2, this is going to be a par 5. Let's see if we can find the fairway off the tee. There's a far better swing line, and that should find the left centre of the fairway. Looks like we are going to have an elevated approach shot into the green.
You might need to take an extra club on
With
this
that wind behind me, I'm going to have to come down to 6-iron, but wow, that is a really tough green. It's really sloping from left to right, so really need to put a good swing on this. Oh, it's a tiny slope. Yardage is probably going to be good as well, but that slow is going to take us to the right, and the slope of the green is going to take us all the way away from the flagstick. So it's going to be an uphill putt from 32 feet.
Here you go. Just pop this in the hole.
This will turn from left to right, but I've got a feeling this is going to be an extremely challenging course where I'm going to have to bring my A game. That would have been in if it wasn't for my putt line again. I'm not sure what's going on with my putt line today. I seem to be pushing everything to the right. So that's 2 putts that we've probably dropped if my putt line was straighter. But we do get our first birdie of the round. Hole number 3, this is going to be a downhill tee shot into a 13-mile-per-hour wind.
Beautiful swing.
That tiny fast will not affect me whatsoever. That is going to find the left-hand side off the fairway. As you can see, the fairways really are firm. We've got a 14-mile-per-hour wind. Oh wow, look at this pin location. I don't want to generate too much spin here, so I am going to pitch this into the wind. I have applied a little bit of D-loft, and hopefully the firm conditions give me a good kick. We get the perfect. That wind's really held me up. That ball's probably going to spin off the green. Bye-bye ball. That is such a tough pin location into that headwind. And that has left me an uphill chip shot. Just looking to get this one close. There's not a lot of movement on the level part of the green just before the pin, so if we do get this on a good line with enough legs, it may have a chance of dropping. It's a good execution. It's starting to turn. Just didn't have the legs to get there. So it is going to be a solid par, and I will remain at 1 under. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to bring my A game here today to get anywhere near a good score. And with that wind, this is such a tough hole here. Green slopes from right to left. I'm going to try and find the right hand side of the pin. Huge draw shot coming up here against the wind just to try and lose a little bit of yardage. It's a tiny fast. The draw has kicked in though. But with these firm greens, that ball is just going to run on way past the flagstick. And that is going to leave me a tough putt. These pin locations are really tucked. With the firm conditions, it's so hard to get anywhere near them. And I am really enjoying the test that this course is offering so far. Ball's really going to start to swing. It was a good weight, gave it a chance. Hopefully I can convert this 4-foot putt for the par save. But so far, par's a good score in a lot of these holes. It really is an extreme challenge from tee to green. But hole number 5 is another par 5. I'm just going to fully deal off this driver so we do not run out of fairway there. The wind is with us. It's a good swing, and hopefully with that full deal off we do have enough room for the ball to sit on the fairway. That's going to work out really well. And that comfortably ensures that I can reach this green in 2 with this 13-mile-per-hour wind behind me. I'm just going to loft up 4 hybrid here, try and find the right hand side of the fairway and let it kick left up onto the green. We get the perfect, push my swing line ever so slightly. Surely this kicks left. Didn't really kick left, it kind of kicked straight forward.
Well, look at you putting for
with this tailwind behind me there and the pin right at the front of the green, it's really well defended. And this is another nasty downhill putt for eagle. Just want to get this ball rolling down this slope. That really should start to swing. That is really turned and that ball needs to stop. This could be a missable birdie opportunity. Fortunately there's not much in it. Just want to make sure I don't leave it short. Oh, that ball wanted to turn left there and I did not see a break. But I do pick up my second birdie of the round and we get to 2 under. This really is a fantastic looking golf course. Links golf at its best. Nice lighthouse off there in the distance. So taking this down the left hand side, there's a perfect. We did apply a tiny bit of shape as well. This ball should kick left. And I think I'm going to have another awkward lie at my feet.
And this one's about 140
I've
yards
never played the original version of this course. If I have, I can't recall it. This really is a fantastic golfing experience. I'm just going to deal off pitching wedge here. We should land on the fairway. And hopefully this ball sits down pretty quick despite the conditions. We do get it perfect. It's tracking well. It's certainly going to find the fairway. Is it going to run out? It does run out. Hopefully it stops soon. And as you can see, the conditions really are firm here. And this is a nasty uphill putt from 19 feet out. This is really going to turn from right to left, especially at my feet. We've got the weight, nowhere near the reed though. Well on the low side there. But we are going to secure another par. Birdies are going to be hard to come by today. This course really is tough. And look at this for a majestic par 3. Wow, look at that little wooden footbridge. This really is a stunning course, guys. This is going to be another tough tee shot though, especially into the wind. I'm going to try and land this short off the pin. I want to avoid the backstop there. So just a little bit of loft, full backspin to the pitching wedge. And hopefully the wind does hold me up, but I really need to put a good stroke in this. It's a tiny fast. It's tracking well though. That ball needs to stay up a little bit. Should kick out. It has kicked out, and that is a fantastic tee shot.
6 feet.
Still no gimme from 6 feet though. This ball will move quickish from right to left.
This one's tracking.
That is a fantastic birdie. Really happy with that. I am going to get my third birdie. And we are 3 under par. So hole number 8. Once again we're back into the wind. I'm just going to set this down the right hand side, but lovely gorse and rock work. separating the fairway and the water there.
Nice swing.
Swinging well so far. Very happy with my swing timing. Swing line is a little bit off today. I seem to be pushing things to the right, especially my putts.
Right,
But we have found the fairway. It's another long shot into these greens with this wind's holding us up. I'm going to go 5-iron, full backspin, try and find the right hand side of the flagstick and let the slope and the green do the rest. Anything left of the pin and this ball will disappear off the green. Oh, it's a tiny fast. And I think that ball will run all the way off the left hand side of this green back down into the fairway. Bye bye ball. These greens are absolutely brutal. So this is going to be a tough up and down just for the par save. I think I can comfortably splash this with a little bit of de-loft due to the firm conditions. Hopefully this does get a firm bounce and releases out a little bit. It's a good execution. Oh, it didn't really release out at all. We did catch the upslope, and this is now a missable putt for par. Very little movement in it though. Just going to play this firm. Hopefully it kind of holds its line. Oh, that's turned a lot more the last few feet than I expected it to.
Let's just pop this in and grab a bogey.
Wow, beads are moving slightly quicker there. That's a poor read from me. And I do slip back down to 2 under par. That's disappointing because I've really had to fight for every birdie in par so far. This is another tough tee shot. I'm just going to try and fully draw this and find the left hand side of the fairway, and hopefully with that wind we do lose a little bit of yardage. Oh, that's bunker bound. That is bunker bound. I think that's actually heavy rough. I would have much preferred the bunker. It's another tough pin, and try to find this with a heavy rough. I would rather be long than short here, so I think I'm just going to go 8-iron, play it against the wind. There's a slight fast which is actually going to help me out, but it is going to be a little bit long, but it should be nothing more than a chip shot from the heavy rough though. This is just going to require a delicate touch. This ball is really going to break hard left with the lie at my feet, and the way the green is sloping. We feathered it out. I didn't get that ball far enough right there, but I did get a red fast. But it should be a simple par putt from 4 feet out, which I do convert. And that's a solid front 9, 2 under. Disappointed with the bogey in hole number 8. I really am having to fight for every single par and birdie here. This pawns back and play down the left hand side. So playing the wind, that should comfortably find the left hand side of the fairway. This looks as if it will kick over to the right hand side. It's done exactly that. But so far this course is offering the ultimate golf challenge. And these are the kind of courses I love. They're tough but fair. No unkind bounces on the fairways. It does exactly what it says on the can, and that is a fantastic golf shot, just picking up speed on these firm conditions, but couldn't have struck that any better. These are the kind of putts you are going to have to make if you want to go low here. So 14 footer, will turn from left to right. Certainly got the weight. Have we got the line? Oh, it's burned the right hand side hedge off the cup. That is so unfortunate. That approach shot deserved a birdie, but I am going to stay at 2 under. Hole number 11, dog leg right par 4. I'm just going to try and take the tiger line over the top of this bunker, just applying a little bit of fade against the wind. It's a slight slow, but the wind is starting to take me back round. This should kick over to the left hand side, and that has really opens up the hole for me now.
And this one's around $150 to the pin.
So 152 yards, up 20 feet. I'm really in between clubs here, but this slope at my feet should move me hard right. The wind is really going to turn me back. It's a great strike. That slope at my feet did not move me whatsoever. I think that ball's going to run off the left hand side of the green. So as you can see, especially in these high winds, it is so tough to get close to these pins. Let's see if I can chip this one in. It will move from left to right as soon as it leaves the club face. It's a good execution. It's just not got the legs.
Nice tempo on
But it
that
is going to be
chip.
another
Nice and easy.
solid
Well
par.
done.
Like I said a few holes
Move
ago,
on to the next.
par on some of these holes in these conditions
And that'll keep you at
is a very
2.
favourable score and outcome.
See how
But hole number
this
12,
goes. Par
let's see
five
if we
hole.
can pick up a shot here. It's a par 5, wind is with us.
Great swing.
Swing timing's been pretty good today. Just not happy with this push right that I've developed on some shots here. But it's going to be another
Setting
hole
up here about
which we can comfortably
190
reach. But
yards or
look
so
at the
to
pin
pin.
location, and it's well guarded by the bunker. I'm just going to try and fade this over the top of the bunker. I'm never going to get this ball to hold due to the wind. But let's just see if we can get it turning from left to right. It's a superb shot execution. It's turning beautifully. I've actually overturned it, but it's never going to sit down in these greens in these conditions. And I think this is going to be our third
Solid approach.
eagle opportunity off the round.
And this putt is very,
But it's
very
another
long.
tough one from
Just,
39 feet.
do what you can to
Down
see if you
5
get this
inches, so
close.
don't want to send this way past the hole. These are really tough greens. But like I said earlier, this really offers the ultimate golf experience. You'll get guys going and playing this course on pro, and they will shoot far lower than what I will on master.
3 under par. Do you think this?
I really want to play these courses and be tested, and this course certainly has that. That needs to turn. It does turn,
Boom.
and I pick
that's
up
your
my 4th birdie
birdie of
off the
day.
round and move back to 3 under par.
And now we tee this one up on the 13th.
So hole number 13, it's another stunning par 3. And with that winds in my face, I'm just going to have to deal off 5 iron, really in between clubs here, but hopefully I can sting this into the green. Certainly want to be on the right hand side of this green. It's a good execution. Wind's turning me lovely. It should be pin high, and hopefully there's not too much break in this putt. Anything left would have been a disaster.
Okay, solid approach.
All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here.
A little bit longer out than what I would have liked. 27 feet, up 6 feet, turning from right to left. Certainly makeable though. I think I've maybe overhit that. Is it going to turn? Is it going to turn? Oh, it's another putt that just burns
Okay,
the
this is
right hand
par.
side off the cup. Sadly, it's just another par, but it does keep me at 3 under.
And after that hole, you are.
You've
at
really
3
got
under
to stay
par.
on your toes here.
Well, have a
Like
good
I say, the
hole. We've
course
got a
will
par
play far
4
easier
for this one.
with lower winds. 3 wood's not going to get there, so I'm going to have to fully deal off driver here. I'm going to try and kick it into the bank that you can just see there, defending the green. Just going to put a little bit of draw as well. This is tough. I need a good swing on this.
Oh,
Oh wow, I get a laser beam perfect. That ball needs to get going. Needs to get going. Oh, I've missed the bank. I needed another yard or so of carry, and hopefully that ball would have sat down quicker. But it is once again going to give me another eagle putt. Oh my goodness, look at this.
here.
I'm going to do well just to get this close. This is now a really tough putt. Breaking both ways here. I've certainly got the weight, but I think we're going to miss on the low side. That ball's really starting to swing. And I tell you what, that is going to be a fantastic outcome.
Now that one could have used a bit
I would have
more
taken that all day
pace.
long. It is going to secure
3
my
feet
5th
left.
birdie. Sadly, that
Great
solitary
catch.
bogey
Fifth
we
birdie
have
for you.
had really putting a dampener on the scorecard, but I do move to 4 under par. Hole 15.
See if you can
Wind has died
use
down
the
a little
wind
bit
on
here,
this
single
one, left
digits.
to right.
This is a fairly short par 5 as well. So taking us down the left hand side,
Was powerful.
wind's comfortably bringing that back round. And I don't think that's going to be anything more than a hybrid into this green. But this is the best course I have
About
played
215
in a
yards or
while.
so to the pin.
Like I said earlier, it's the ultimate golf experience and challenge. It has everything to offer. So for hybrid, try to find the right centre of the green here. It's a great strike. That wind is not moving me. and that ball will slide off the left hand side of the green. I needed another 2 yards of movement in the air from the wind there. It would have left me a putt, so maybe it's not the worst outcome here.
Okay, here's our third shot.
That is going to leave me a splash shot. But these greens are just like blocks of ice. If you find the wrong area, that needs to get down. It has checked up.
Setting up
Certainly a missable putt from 5 feet. This would get me to 5 under par.
Looking pretty good.
It just drops on the left hand side. Played that dead weight. And I do have 3 holes remaining here. But you cannot switch off for a second here. You really need to think of each and every single shot that you're leaving yourself in this golf course. So just taking this down the right hand side.
Oh my goodness.
It's a baby fast, but it looks like the fairway is going to kick over to the right hand side. And the scenery out with the course, as you would expect, is nothing but spectacular. I'm just going to apply full backspin here and a little bit of loft. Try and find the left hand side of the flagstick just a little bit short of the pin, because these shots are just not sitting down, as you know. It's a fantastic strike. I need that to get down. It's on a great line. We have found the left hand side off the pin, but it has ran on a good 9 or 10 feet past the flagstick.
This putt is at about 14 feet.
So 14 foot putt. A lot of movement in this one, slightly downhill. Like I said, these are the kind of putts that you are going to have to convert if you want to shoot low here. I'll tell you what, it's another putt. Wow.
Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par.
So we are putting well. On another day, 2 or 3 of these putts would have dropped, and we would have been at least 6 or 7 under. Hole number 17, it's another tough shot into the wind. I'm just going to try and play the backstop here, just floating this 4 hybrid up, and hopefully that wind does hold me up in the air and gives us a fairly soft landing. It's another laser beam perfect. Oh, I've applied a little bit too much loft. It should kick to the left hand side, but it's just going to come back off this slope. Wow, it's another green in regulation I've missed. You're probably going to look at my stats at the end and say, wow, Early, you've not hit many greens in regulations, but I've tried to play precision golf. And in these conditions, it's so tough. I've just been in between clubs too often today. That's got a chance. That is a genius chip in, guys, and if you're still watching the video and you haven't left a like yet, surely that shot deserves a like. We couldn't have played that any better. Played it to perfection. We will actually have another look at that. Read the break superbly, and that turned and dropped right into the heart of the cup, and I don't think it's anything less than what I do deserve.
6 under for the round.
So I am going to step on to the final hole. It's 6 under par. This is another tough tee shot with the wind. I'm just going to draw this against the wind and try and find the left hand side of the fairway. It is the larger part. It's another perfect. That is turning beautifully, and that ball should kick all the way to the left hand side. It's going to be a pitch shot, but I think I'm going to be in between shots here once again. That's going to be too long. That could be too short. Wow. I'm just going to have to pitch this. Full loft almost. Full backspin. I need the perfect. Oh, it's gone. That's probably going to find the bunker with the red slope. These greens and pin locations really offer a test. Let's see if we can finish with a chip-in birdie. Not going to be overly aggressive here because I put a lot of effort into this round just to get anywhere near 6 under. Should start to turn. Oh, it's a red slow. It's just going to come up on the left-hand side, but it will ensure a tap-in birdie from 2 feet, which I do convert. And I am going to finish with a 6 under 66. But wow, guys, that really is a magnificent golf course. It is the true golfing experience and challenge. Get out there and play. If you did enjoy today's video, please make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.